Hey, I'm Nika, or as most of my friends from Facebook know me as Nicolette. I got the nickname Nika Loca from a girlfriend of mine that I worked with in Pittsburgh and kind of stuck when I moved here to Virginia. So, yeah, I kind of stuck with the name, and yes, I know what it means. Crazy Nikki, Nika Loca, hello. I can be crazy sometimes. Um, Anywho, that's besides the point. The point today, the reason why I think I have decided to do what I guess is called a vlog. It's not a blog, it's a video blog. Vlog. VLOG. Okay, so today is a rant on Facebook. And I'll have many more rants periodically. Don't you worry for all you people that like rants. Um, Anywho, today's rant is on Facebook. I deactivated my account Saturday night for a couple of reasons. I deactivated it more for personal than for test factor, but I decided to throw the test factor in there because, well, it's been over 24 hours and I figured, at least family would have said something. Um, my sister seems to be too busy these days. She's working constantly, nonstop, and she's got a toddler herself, uh, and so I'm not expecting her to pick up the phone and call me. My brother is working, also has a toddler, about a month older than my son actually, and I figured my mom would have said something. Now, I don't know if she was trying to get a feel for the conversation to, kind of get an idea as to if I was still on Facebook or what happened to my account. Because I talked with her last night for a little bit. Unfortunately, with two itty bitties, and when I say two, I have a newborn. She is not even 3 months yet, and I have a toddler who is about to be 2 in October. So, and Daddy's gone. Daddy is in the military, and Uncle Sam has decided to send him to Arkansas for training. So this mama is home alone, pulling her hair out because the tot wants Daddy and lets me know that constantly. Is da 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 da, and then screaming it too. So, Daddy, if you're watching, just know that your son misses you a lot. And so does Mommy. Um, Little Princess can care less because as long as she's clean and fed, she's happy. We both know this. Anywho, um, but back to the conversation that I was having with my mom last night. She was kind of, she mentioned Facebook a couple of times. She had posted a couple of pictures. Yes, my mom is on Facebook. So is my grandmother, by the way, and lots of my aunts and uncles. Facebook is the place to be if you want to have contact with friends and family that are in all far reaches of the globe. In fact, I have an uncle that's in China, and if I want to contact him, that's my only source to reach out to him and say, "Hey, how you doing? How's your baby girl? How's your wife?" You know, um, because a phone call to China is a little expensive, to say the least. Anyways, I'll go off on tangents from time to time, so you'll have to forgive me because I kind of have ADD moments, a lot of them, and being a mama and having a newborn, you have the mommy pregnancy brain still. Um, Anywho, back to the conversation that I was having with my mom. She said she had posted, a couple of pictures and whatnot. And she'd asked me if I'd talked to my sister. I guess my sister had posted something on Facebook, and I said I hadn't seen it, but I didn't really let into the fact that I had deactivated my account. I was half expecting my mother to say something to me, and she didn't. So again, I don't know if she was trying to get a feel for the conversation to see if maybe I did deactivate it or if there's just something funky going on with Facebook, because everyone knows that Facebook has a lot of funkiness going on. So there's that. And then I've talked to my best friend, and as any woman out there knows, we all have like 10 best friends. I seem to have one in every state that I've lived in. I have one in New York, I have one in Pittsburgh, I have one in Florida, and I have a few more that I would consider best friends because, well, we've known each other and have remained friends since, well, we were preteen, adolescent, if not younger. So if I've remained friends with you for that long, or if I've known you for that long, then yeah, I consider you a friend or close friend, or maybe even possibly a best friend, especially if we talk on a regular basis. Um, so if you haven't figured out the accent, I'm from New York originally. I currently live in Virginia, and I lived in Pittsburgh for a short period of time, all of 2 years, and my idea of trying to cover up the litter box apparently did not work, so I'll have to redo that the next time. I'm not redoing this video. This is the third take. So you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that my cat's about to go take a dump. So back to the other reason why I deactivated my account. As I've already mentioned, I am a mother of two, and one of them is a toddler, about to be 2 years old. Now, most mamas out there probably have a toddler of 2 years old, or had gone through that stage where they were attempting every word possible, trying to expand their vocabulary. And mine kind of has gone back a few steps. And uh, I more or less think that it's simply because, well, my husband's military, as I stated earlier, and he ended up with orders to move from one side of Virginia all the way to the other side. So we were living on the coast over in Newport News, and now we're on the western side of the state, next to West Virginia and the mountains and beautiful scenery, which I can show you. That's a view of our side yard and my messy um, uh, table. Yeah. To go to Arkansas for training, and we'll not be back until September. Uh, we're looking at probably September 21st or somewhere in that region, because he graduates on the 19th. But anyways, so the video posts were of their children progressing, and the one is actually like a month older than my son. And I went to bed crying. I mean, not just your normal average boo hoo ha ha. No, I mean full blown hyperventilation, crying because I feel like my son is not where he should be. And it royally sucks. You can have everyone out there telling you you're a fabulous mother, you're doing a great job, but when you're seeing your son not doing, or your child in general, not doing what he was doing, and just kind of like almost acting like there might possibly be a disability factor in there. It's kind of scary. And for all my moms out there on Facebook, which I do plan on reactivating my account, don't you worry, that do have children with disabilities, I commend you. But we have enough going on right now that I don't think I could handle that factor. I know that anything thrown at me, I definitely can handle and will deal with it however it needs to be dealt with, when the time comes. Hopefully, you know, pray that it doesn't. But as you can see, it's kind of a hard topic for me. Uh, it's when I was attending mothers groups in Newport News and hanging out with the ladies from the church, and then going to church, and there were a lot of toddlers my son's age in there. my son's progressing. My son's trying to attempt every word in the book. He was also trying to walk upstairs. He was trying to, figure out how does the toilet work, and thinking, oh, well, we're going to be a fast-paced little baby. Cool, that's great because Mama's pregnant with another one. And now it's, yeah, screeching, halt, stop, absolutely nothing. Up until about, I'd say about a month ago or so, he started doing, more what I call gibber talk, the gibberish talking that most toddlers do at, about 1 year of age. My son started that again. So I do know that his progression of talking will soon be around the corner, but when he's throwing tantrums, and every mother out there that has gone through this stage knows that tantrums is every 5 seconds. It's a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. It's very nerve-wracking because I cannot get across to him that I don't understand what's wrong. And I try to calm him down, and it's not working. So my nerves are shot, and I'm pleading and crying on a daily basis, and I actually told myself I wasn't going to do this. My heart breaks. My heart breaks a lot because I don't have family here, and it really sucks. So for all you military moms, military wives, military spouses, you know what I'm going through. I know you feel this pain when you don't have family. So it's hard because yes, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and yes, it seems like, oh, well, that's just a wonderful life and you have it made. Well, yes and no. I get the perks of being part of the military, but as a spouse, I suffer a lot. My husband's gone long hours because he is a recruiter, and no one seems to understand that. They think that, well, can't he just change jobs? Unfortunately, no, he cannot just change jobs. Yeah, God, do I wish he could, because we're still fairly newlyweds. We're still under 2 years married. Yes, we're popping out babies, but we've been together for a little bit longer than 2 years. I've known my husband since 2010. We didn't start dating, though, until around New Year's of 2012. Yeah, 2012. I had to think about that. What year are we in? Mama brain, sorry. It's kind of mush. But anywho, so I promise I won't be as emotional on the next few videos, but this is, I think, why I decided to do what I guess is called the vlog. It's a video blog. I'm not a writer. There's no way in HE double hockey sticks you're gonna get me on the computer and write up a story of my daily events. But I can do a video. Video is just point and click and just watch yourself record, which I'm doing right now. It kind of looks funny. And we're at 14 minutes. Alright, so I won't count down the next time. I won't be emotional. In fact, if I do another rant, probably will be more of a I want to strangle somebody type of deal. But so yeah. Anywho, the fact that I deactivated my account on Facebook was personal. More personal than test factor, but the test factor did kind of get thrown in there when my mom didn't say anything. So Mom, if you're watching, shame on you. Love you. Speaking of my mother, I will give her a shout out. She does some fabulous crocheting. Oh my goodness. Let's see, do I have anything of hers? Yes, I do. She actually has knitted me a couple pairs of slippers now. I'm not going to put them on my feet because, well, we're still in the middle of summer and I don't like anything on my feet. But these are the slippers. Can you see that? Um, if you want more detail on my mother's crochet, um, I can try and put a link up. I'm still new to this whole YouTube experience, so if anyone out there knows how to do this, please feel free to like shoot me a message and say, hey, point click and do this right here, or double click and drop link there. You get the point. Anywho, we are about done. I don't really have too much else to rant about or talk about, but that litter box has been bugging me this whole, well, a majority of this video. As you watched it fall, I've been kind of like watching it in the corner of my eye. I don't know if you've been watching me watch it, but it's bugging me. So on the next video, I will have that board back up and I will have it more structured. So I apologize. First video, kitty litter box, and I don't know, did we ever see her go in there? No, the kitty cat's name is Fancy Pants, or just plain old Fancy. My son is Bradley, my daughter is Annette, and I am Nika Loca, and I'm signing out. Peace.